Hey guys, my name is Ingrid. Welcome to IPINKIT. Oh my goodness, so today it's going to be a vlog and we are heading to Cappadocia. I've been dreaming about the day I can finally go. This honestly it's my top location or my top first of travel destinations I wanted to see. So right now we're in Istanbul and we're gonna head to the Gökçen airport. So let me go ahead and take you on the trip. So the best is to arrange your pickup with your Airbnb or either your hotel. So it's going to be 50 liras per person. It has AC, really nice. They come pick you up and you don't have to worry about anything. Oh my goodness, so we made it to Cappadocia. Gosh, getting here was a little bit hectic. So this area is called Goreme. We are here. I'm gonna show you the view in a moment. So let's take a look at the Airbnb that I went ahead and rented. Obviously, if you want, you can stay in a hotel room. I think that is a great idea. The issue with me is that I happen to have lots of food allergies, so it didn't make sense to stay in a hotel since they don't have access to a kitchen. Alright, I have a feeling this is gonna go bad, but I'm gonna go shopping. I'm gonna try to look for some vegetables, some fruits, maybe some plant-based milk options. I don't know if I'm gonna find something yet. We're literally in the middle of nowhere. When it comes to traveling with multiple food allergies, usually I stay in places where I can cook, as I showed you before. But right now I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to get something. Oh no, this is it. These are all the fruits and veggies I'm going to have access to. I think I can do something with it. I honestly think I'm gonna call it a day. I genuinely was feeling a little down because we went to a store and they told us that they wouldn't have any fruits and veggies for the next 2 weeks. So I was freaking out because I didn't bring that much from Istanbul. Obviously, I travel with a bit of my dry food. However, I need like fruits and veggies to make sure that my food has a little bit of flavor and it gets completely nutritious. Thankfully, we found a supermarket where I was able to get a few things. But other than that, we start tomorrow super early. We have a tour at 4 a.m. So they're gonna pick us up at 3 a.m. That's why I think I'm just gonna call it a day. Go home, eat something, go to bed. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, guys. So it's Friday morning. It is 4:30 a.m. So we have to wait outside of our hotel for the shuttle to come pick us up so we can take part of the ceremony of them inflating the balloons and then flying them. I'm super excited. So weather so far looks fine. It doesn't look like they're going to cancel them, but we're going to get there. So it's not windy. It doesn't look like they're going to cancel them. Guess what? We're waiting. So the government has to authorize for them to be able to fly the balloons. And apparently it's very windy that it might not be possible. So we have to wait 30 minutes to see whether it's possible or not. If not, we have to contact the organizer of this tour and try to schedule it for tomorrow morning. We're gonna be here for 3 days, so I don't know how that's gonna look. So I'm just crossing fingers that they actually let us fly today. For a moment, I was freaking out. I genuinely thought they were not gonna let us fly. So we actually missed the sunrise already, but take a look at this view. The balloons are huge. Just to get an idea, like, look at compared to the car. They are massive. You can see a few of them getting inflated. Usually people take part in the ceremony, but because we have a late start today, we're not going to do so. So they're all trying to like get them up as soon as possible.
Something I didn't know is that the rides are actually shared, so you're gonna have about 25 people joining your flight. Apart from it, it's very cold and I regret not bringing a blanket. The view was just surreal. I've seen so many pictures of Cappadocia, but being on the balloon, it felt like I was dreaming. It didn't feel like this was real life. It's just once in a lifetime experience.
Landing position, landing position, landing position. Orada temizleme. Okay, landing position. Don't worry.
Póngalo ahí. Ahí en los pies ahí. Ay, no.
Şahit Derin. 3.
Alright, we have landed and I really hope you guys enjoy this ride. Honestly, I just crossed off one of the items on my bucket list. I've been wanting to come to Turkey for the longest time just to do this experience. I think it was worth it despite like all the hazard that I've had throughout like this point. It was really nice to get to experience it and I'm so happy that they actually didn't cancel the flight. Otherwise, we will have to cancel today and then reschedule for tomorrow. But thankfully, we were able to do it today. So just make sure that when you come to Cappadocia, you look into the weather. Otherwise, it's going to be challenging to try to fly. But this was such a fun experience and I will recommend it to everyone to at least do it once in your lifetime. And if you happen to have food allergies, I really hope that this video encourages you to do so. Yes, it is a bit challenging and if you have any questions, please let me know. But we're going to continue with more activities. Right now it's 6:30 a.m. So we're gonna head to the hotel, eat some breakfast and then do another tour. Alright guys, and the tricky part of traveling with multiple food allergies is that you have to prepare your meals. So I'm about to make some breakfast. I brought some pancake mix from the States. This is gluten-free, vegan, top 8 allergen-free. I'm going to make the egg substitute with a banana, but here is the little issue I have. So right now, I can't find any plant-based milk over here. So no coconut, no oat, no rice, nothing. So I got this smoothie and I was thinking that I'll use this as my dairy sub. That way I can try to make some pancakes. I brought coconut oil with me, so I'm just gonna cook them as normal. If you wanna see a tutorial on how I make them, then I'm going to leave them above and below so that way you can learn how I make pancakes. Alright, so the second tour is going to start at 9:45, so they're gonna pick us up over here. Since it's gonna last until 4 o'clock, I am preparing lunch. So here I'm boiling some mushrooms, here I'm making some potatoes. I already made some quinoa, which I already mixed over here with some pumpkin seeds and avocado. So I'm just waiting for these and then I'll just mix it all in there.
So right now we're taking a green tour. So with this same Airbnb company that I did the balloon ride, they offer a green and a red tour. So the green tour has a whole day itinerary where you stop in different locations. So right now we're stopping at the first one, and he wanted us to see the valley. So here you can see the rock formation. So there has been a lot of erosion, and basically this area is called the rising chimney, because if you see closer you'll be able to see like a little finger, and then it looks like a mushroom on top. So that has been forming since before Christ. It's honestly so interesting to see the diversity that there is here. One thing that I learned is that St. Peter the Apostle, he used to be from Turkey, and I had no idea. So there's like a lot of fun and interesting things that I'm learning throughout this trip. One thing you're gonna find very particular in Turkey is lots of these blue eyes. So this means protection, and it was established way before Islam. We are in Derin Kuyu. Derin means deep, Kuyu means hole. Basically, this is the largest settlement where Christians used to hide back in the days. So they will like build these caves underground and live there to protect themselves from any danger that could come into the city. So they had like small holes which we're going to see. This was the way for them to communicate with others, so that way they could alert, and whenever they saw danger or like a dangerous situation arising, they would reach out, send the communication through the holes so everyone could hide within the caves. So the caves are actually going to be cold, and they're going to be very narrow, which made it very difficult for people to go inside. I honestly have been dreaming of the day that I could come and see it, because I've seen so many YouTube videos about it, but it's not the same as experiencing it there.
More or less in 1985, about 13 steps floor, 8 of them open, and 4 kilometers, 2.5 open here. And the second, first floors are away from each other, and also getting so closer to the upper. We feeling this coldness much more bigger size rooms we know used by traders as their food storages against coldness in winter, because we are having minus 20-25 during winter process.
So over here, this is the oldest winery. So people will come here and literally just like they will like smash all the grapes to make sure that they could have wine, and then they will store it in amphoras, so that way they will be preserved. All right, so this is like a little hole, still like one person can fit properly. We're still going down. We're gonna look into the ceremonies where people actually used to sleep. It is so dark over well. You guys, this is so interesting. Okay. As we continue to go down, just imagine how they used to live in the past. So they were here out of fear. They were hiding because of their religion, because of their faith. If they were to go out, they would totally die. So they were just keeping themselves safe here.
Because they installed electricity
This is
here.
so.
They're all poor up from.
And you have to like watch out for your head. And even like here you can see some of the stairs. It's very narrow. I think you get the idea, guys. Okay, this is the biggest church here in Cappadocia. It is called Kinesis Church, and it is on the 7th floor. I wonder if you guys will be able to see it. So this hole has the shape of a cross. You see? So this is the larger section. Then you have these two over here. So over here, let me show you. So you have smaller one, the small one, which is the top, and then the one to the left. So this has the shape of a cross because it was a church for them. It was their safest space to hide and also to congregate as a community to worship God. Those who died, they were transported under this tunnel. So you guys see like how small it is? So that way they wouldn't infect anyone who was here, neither the food or the water. So this used to be a well, which is so dark, and now it's used as ventilation. The reason why they keep the water here is because if it was to be contaminated, all of them were gonna die. So they had to make sure that the enemies wouldn't contaminate the water. One interesting thing is that this settlement was actually discovered in 1950. So if you think about it, it's kind of recent. So that's why they haven't like fully discovered others. But this is the largest known to date in Turkey. Alright, let me try my Turkish over here so we can order something. Merhaba. Sen nasılsın? Portakal ve... İngilizce konuşuyor musunuz? Biraz Türkçe konuşuyorum. Biraz. Çok güzel. Portakal ve nar. Nar yok. So iki portakal suyu ilebilir miyim lütfen? Çok teşekkürler. Alright, so the tour actually includes a meal. Here's the thing, you already knew because you follow me that I happen to have so many food allergies. So the thing is that they were offering like lentil soup and then some chick kofte, some tavuk, which means like meat and chicken, which I honestly can have. So I was just telling them I actually have my own meal and benince me clear allergen bar, which means that I happen to have so many food allergies. So it was like not possible for me to eat here. And then the tour guide was telling me, you know what, I can actually arrange something. We can make you a safe salad, we can cut you some watermelons, we can give you some like portakal, which is orange. And I'm like excited. So obviously I have my own meal, but they're also going to arrange. So they took me into the kitchen to show me everything that they have. And this is the restaurant. So it has like these cute little cabins that you can see. So it is gorgeous, but I am impressed that they can actually accommodate. They only said that they're going to add a little bit of olive oil, which is seitinali, which I'm fine with it. So as long as they don't put like any of my allergens, I'm fine. And then I know my allergies in Turkish, so it's easier for me to communicate and tell them that I happen to have so many allergies. So they were obviously overwhelmed, but they're like, you know what, we can give you some safe veggies, so sebep, and then some meyve, which is fruits. So they're like, we can give you everything, so it's gonna be safe. So let's see what they bring.
Oh my goodness, look at this, how sweet. So they brought me a salad and also a side of fruits. However, since I already had my lunch, I went ahead and ate my lunch and I saved this meal for dinner.
So they got me some fruit since they knew that I was allergic. They're like, you know what, you can have some portakal, which is the orange, and then you can have some watermelon. So they're super nice over here. I cannot believe that they were able to like accommodate everything. I'm just like overwhelmed. Like, this is just not something that I'm used to. Like, usually people are like, oh yeah, you have allergies, they can do anything. And here they're like, well, you have allergies, let us see what we can do for you. They're so nice. I love it here so far. Alright, so now that we finished eating, the tour guide took us on a hike. I genuinely don't understand why he took us to a hike. He said that we needed to see this church up in the hill. However, I was complaining because it's really hot. And then just look at this view. I think now I understand why he took us. It's really nice. It's really hot. It's like 90 degrees over here. And it's a little windy, but I feel like the wind is kind of like hitting you with some heat, so makes it really hard. But thankfully we have the driver waiting for us up on the hill, but he just wanted he just wanted us to go through the trail to take a look at it and just to see it from above. Honestly, it's like really, really gorgeous. Ooh, cars coming. All right, I think we're about to get to the church. Ah, so this is the church. Let me see if I can understand a little bit of the inscriptions over here. It looks like, yeah, it is in English. So this is called the Ala Church. So the dome rises above the walls, limiting the corner rooms of the monumental crossing square church. Central space and closed arms, dome, corner rooms, covered barrel. So The Visitation was embroidered to the southern pediment of the southern cross. The Nativity was embroidered to the northern pediment of the north arm of the cross. Alright, so let's go. So this one says that it is blessing of Egyptian Mary was embroidered on the south wall. Given her coat of Egyptian Mary and saints were depicted on the south wall. Huh. Interesting. Let's go take a look at this church. You guys, can you see like how ready I am after walking on this hike? However, okay, so we're at the church, and just like the one that I showed you earlier, this one also has the shape of a cross. However, this was an Orthodox church, and this is before Islam. Actually, during the Byzantine years, they used to have this. So then you can see the painting, which I showed you earlier already. So it was made with natural ingredients, and since it just was left during Islam, during the Ottoman Empire, that it was so most of the country was transformed into Islam, it was left like this. So basically this is just an abandoned church, and you can see over here, you can see like right here how damaged the columns are, and it's just because it hasn't been refurbished at all. They also have 2 more rooms, but they're closed, and they used to make oil over there. So pretty interesting to see like a little different side of Turkey. So in Cappadocia, it was basically a Christian town until they escaped. Look at the gem we just found. So this lagoon, probably more like a lake. It has the shape of an apple. And then the cool thing about this is that the waters are actually warm and they're coming from underneath. So this is actually the last stop of the green tour that we're taking today. He said to stop by for 10 minutes and then we head home because it's been a very long day with the balloons and everything. But oh my goodness, this is like so gorgeous. Sadly, it is very hot, so I feel like you cannot fully enjoy it, but it will be so interesting to actually like go down and like try to touch the water. I bet it's like really hot right now, especially like with this weather and the fact that it is already thermal waters. Gosh, I can speak. It's been a long day, but look at how beautiful it is. And it's just like a little small town over here. So really nice to take a little break. Good morning. Day 2 in Cappadocia. Today I'm gonna spend it in bed. As you know, I have multiple food allergies. It looks like I was cross-contaminated with dairy, so I've been throwing up non-stop all day. Yesterday I wasn't able to cut the vlog properly because I got sick after eating the meal. So I'm here now. I'm leaving tomorrow, but I just wanted to like keep it real and share with you that when you come to a remote area, if specifically, well, like that's not the word I wanted to say. I wanted to say especially if you happen to have multiple food allergies, just know that coming to Cappadocia is a little tricky as they actually get their fresh produce every 2 weeks. So there are a lot of fruits and veggies that you cannot find here. Now, I feel like the easiest way to get here would have been by car. Obviously, it is a hazard and it's so hectic to be driving for a very long time when the streets have nothing. Or the other thing is just bring fruits and veggies in your suitcase. But also that becomes a little hectic as your suitcase can be a little heavy now because you're bringing like food. So it is a little tricky. But I feel like if you stick to eating your own meals, just like I've been doing, so breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you cook it at home and then you get to enjoy the city, you don't get sick. The moment that you accept food from someone, then there is a high risk that you will get sick. So today I'm sick. I honestly cannot move a lot. If I get out of my bed or if I try to eat something, I throw up. So I'm just going to stay in bed today, resting. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a little better. If I feel better tomorrow, I'm gonna go out and see the balloons. But other than that, I have pretty much seen everything that Cappadocia has to offer. Good morning, guys, from day 3 in Cappadocia. So right now you can see the balloons. Usually they fly in the mornings. So I woke up early to catch sunset and thank goodness I'm feeling way better. think this is a great time to just end this vlog. I really hope that you guys enjoyed Cappadocia with me. Honestly, I had a few challenges on the road. However, I truly enjoyed this city. I will recommend for you to come for 2 to 3 days, depending on the weather. Obviously, just have to remind yourself that there might be a slightly possibility that you won't be able to fly. So if the only reason why you're coming to Cappadocia is for that, then plan ahead and just prepare and embrace for the uncertainty of life and the weather, as it varies a lot here. The other thing I was gonna say, if you happen to have so many food allergies like I do, I wouldn't recommend to be here long term, just because it's really challenging. I wasn't able to find a lot of veggies and a lot of fruits that I wanted to get. But other than that, I truly enjoyed this city. If you guys would love to continue watching more vlogs and more allergy-friendly vegan recipes, then make sure you subscribe to IPINKIT. All you need to do is click this red button down your screen, hit the bell once if you want to receive notification. Hit the bell once if you want to receive a notification every time I upload a video. I know there's a little noise going on, but I'll try my best to edit it out so you don't hear it as much. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for coming with me, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye guys.